Representative Lillian Ortiz-Self from the 21st District. We are coming out of a week and a half of all-day floor action every day. How was that?
Well, it was very long. We had some long nights into the morning. I've been here long enough to know that this is what happens. But I also am here, I've been here long enough to know that we passed some great legislation during that time. And so it was definitely well worth it. Coming out of the pandemic, it was quite a shock to the system, being back here in person and doing those long nights. But again, very well worth it.
Tell me some examples of some of those bills that were worthwhile.
Well, we had many around everything from behavioral health and housing, domestic violence, special assistance to needy families, education, workforce bills that we loved. The package that I really want to talk about is on women's reproductive rights. More than 20 states, since the Supreme Court decision was made, have put in legislation banning and restricting reproductive rights, punishing women, punishing providers. We are pretty lucky here in the state of Washington. We had strong protections for women, but we took it even further. We wanted to make sure that our providers were protected and that any woman that crosses our borders and comes into our state has those protections as well. So our package of bills made sure that we did just that. So for example, we had the SHIELD bill that passed, and that made sure that any provider providing these services to any woman, whether in-state or out-of-state, cannot be sued. This is really important because we want to make sure that the rights of our women and their right to choose over their own body stays protected, and they can't stay protected without having the providers protected. This was great legislation that we were able to get off the House floor, again, sending that very strong message. Women should be in control of their own bodies, and it should be a very private and personal decision between them and their doctor. And that's what we're going to continue to fight for here in the state of Washington.